What's going on YouTube? That's it, TZ here. Just doing another video. I want to show you guys a quick little upgrade that I got for my BCM mid-length gas system here. If you noticed before in some of my earlier videos of the BCM, I had purchased a Magpul Mo handguard in addition to the Bravo Company upper. Um, I really like the Mo handguard system. Just me personally, I'm always trying to find the perfect niche for myself. So I'm always changing up stuff until I can find exactly it is what I want. And I'm usually doing a lot of testing with some things. I might find a cheaper version of it and try and use it and see if I like it. And that's actually what I'm doing in this scenario or in this situation here. But I started out with the Mo handguard. Like I said before, I really like this handguard system. Made the gun extremely light, um, but there were just a few drawbacks that I found, and I'll kind of go over them. That doesn't mean that the Magpul Mo is a bad system. I mean, it does definitely work, and I won't be getting rid of this system just in case I ever decide to go back to it. Um, but what I've got, or some of the problems I was having, was just lack of rail space. Initially, when you purchase a Mo handguard, they're very inexpensive, under 40 bucks. Uh, you also have to purchase the Magpul rail sections, and those come separately. So you may spend 40 bucks on a handguard, and then you may want to go back and purchase some rail systems. And even still, I mean, that turns out not to be, when all is said and done, it's not expensive at all. Um, but I went with an illumination kit from Magpul, and it's comprised of this one rail mount here. It also has another rail section that comes with it, a smaller one. And then it also comes with the tail cap or the tail switch holder. Now, what I was running was the Surefire XM flashlight end cap, which gives you a tail switch and then a tail cap button, which is very effective. And I really like this system, and will more than likely go back to this once I complete my finished product, which I now know what I want to do. Um, but some of the drawbacks of the MMP or I'm sorry, the Mo handguard. I'm sorry, I just did a video on my MMP, so I kind of still got that in my mind. But some of the drawbacks of the Mo handguard is that you have to, if you find a setup and you attach the rails to it, and you want to change it, you actually have to take the handguard off and and unscrew them from the inside out. If you look down in here, you'll see a black tabs right here, and then you'll see them another one right here, and that's basically just where they mount. So it just adds up with how the rail sections mount up. If you want to make changes to it, you actually have to take the handguard off and unscrew these and change the rail sections. So that kind of got to be a little bit of a pain. Um, and then too, you have Magpul recommends that you do not mount rail sections on the top of your firearm or on top of the handguard. Now I've seen some people do this and they've made it work, but I mean, if you look, that is actually rounded. So in doing that, you could possibly crack the handguard, which isn't a good thing. You don't want it to crack under stress. Um, this is also not a free float system. Um, so in that, this is what I went out and got, and I still have not gotten a free float system for this yet, and I know which one I'm going to get, but I'm just basically testing this out. What I did was at a gun show. The reason why I got this was because, once again, it was relatively cheap. It wasn't expensive, so it allowed me to, kind of pick and play with what I wanted to do. I went and got a UTG, and I've used these before. These are really good handguards. This is a non-free float system, but this is a UTG mid-length 9-inch handguard system. Um, I really like the way this feels. I also purchased some Tango Down. These are the Scar panels. These were made for the FN Scar, but they go really well on the AR platform. Um, Now, drawbacks of this system is one, it is definitely heavier than the Magpul Mo handguard. I don't know how much the Mo handguard weighs, but it's definitely under a pound. I could really only say it weighs a few ounces. Whereas the UTG system, it's comprised of, I guess, some sort of aircraft aluminum or something like that. So it's definitely a lot heavier. I'd probably say a little over a pound. So you definitely feel it in the front of the gun, and you have a lot more length because it is a mint lift system. So you've actually got a little bit more aluminum or steel or whatever it is made out in front of the gun as opposed to the carbine lift system. Um, so yeah, it's definitely a little bit heavier, but some of the pros of the system is I have a top rail section here just in case I ever decided to add larger optics, or if I wanted to maybe put a laser on top there. Um, and that's pretty much the same thing that you have on the other side. Now I don't have anything mounted on the other side just because that's what I use in my grip. My hand will actually rest over the top here. Um, and I also have the Tango Down grip as well. Now, what eventually I'm going to do with this rifle is I'm going to free float it. I already have a designated handguard for it. It is a LaRue. It's going to be a LaRue 11-inch system. Now, what it's going to require me to have to do is have the front sight post or the A2 stock sight removed, which all you have to do is kind of punch out the pins to remove the system. I'm going to have that removed. I'm going to place a low profile gas block on this system, and then I will be able to slip that handguard over the system, and it will have the gas tube and everything incorporated into it. I already have a flip up front sight designated for this. I have a Yankee Hill flip up front sight that I've had for a while now. But really what I want to do is just get that A2 sight out of the optic. And it's not bad, but it's just kind of what I want to do. I love the flip up, flip down front sight uh, things that you can do with the AR platform. And with the A2 sight, sometimes it can kind of get in the way. You don't have that free field of view that you would get with a flip up sight system. So I'm going to have that done probably within the next couple of months. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Surefire 2, the Surefire XM2 system back on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to get a shorter scar panel here. If you look, it just will not, the system will not fit. The tail, if you were to take the tail cap off and try and put this on, there's not enough clearance for the scar panel to fit the end cap on. So that's pretty much it. Just showing you a couple of upgrades that I'm looking to do here in the near future. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, if you got any questions or concerns, please feel free to leave your comments below, and I'll get at you guys later. Peace.